We're all gonna say hello, everybody, on the count of 3, okay?
I count too.
No, I count. I count. Okay. 1, 2, 5. That was a test. That was a test, and you all failed. Did I say to the count of 5? No, I did not say to the count of 5. I said to the count of 3, and that was 5 and not 3. So we're going to do this again, and this time on the count of 3, we're all going to yell out, hello, everybody, okay? On the count of 3, okay? 1, 2, 4. Good job, guys. Very good job. You have learned your lesson. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 2.5. It's story time with Mr. Steve. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna read books. I don't know how to play this. We're gonna have a lot of fun. It's story time. Theme song. To where the wild things are, or as we like to call it, California. 1, 2, 3. Hello, everybody! Hello, everyone. It is once again time for story time, and we're going to be reading a classic book today. I got the kids here with me. I am Mr. Steve, the storyteller. I have these antlers on because there's a holiday coming up. That's right, Easter. That's why I'm wearing these. I've got Maxwell here with me. I've got cousin Jaden right here. And then, of course, I've got Eleanor. Say hi.
Hi.
There she is. Try not to fall off of a chair, okay?
Yeah,
okay, try not to fall. We're going to be reading a classic book today. It was voted on by all of my patrons on Patreon. You really should consider donating to my Patreon. The link is right here. Or the link is right here. Or maybe it's in the middle. Right here in pink. Or maybe it's right here, really small in white, and you can't see it because it's difficult. Or maybe it's right here in red. No blue! Or maybe it's right here really big. Anyway, you should consider donating to my Patreon. They voted for this classic book here.
Yay!
Let's see, it's called US 895, 995 Canada.
No!
It's a classic book called ISBN 978-006. Oh, okay, sorry. I was reading the back and not the front.
Wait, what?
Are things wild to wear?
We're gonna be reading wild things are.
Oh, sorry. I had it upside down. Where the wild things are. Yeah, you're wearing a Where the Wild Things Are shirt. Cool. Where did we get that from? Certainly not a bookstore. Let's just say Amazon. So we're going to be reading this classic book. It's called Where the Wild Things Are. Tucson, Arizona. Just FYI, there's a movie version of this. Have you guys ever seen the movie version of this?
No.
Oh, so you haven't seen this like 5-sentence kids book turned into a 2-hour-long art movie for 30-year-old hipster parents to show their children? Oh, well, you're not missing much. The night Max wore his wolf suit. That's even the best because this kid is named Max in the book.
No, it's me.
The night Max wore his wolf suit. It's not the night Jaden wore his wolf suit. It's the night Max wore his wolf suit. This little kid is named Max, and he has a wolf suit. I want a wolf suit. Christmas is coming. Get me a wolf suit, everybody. If I had a wolf suit like Max does in the book, I'd just wear it everywhere. You know? I'd go to McDonald's. Hi, welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order? Rawr! Give me a double quarter-pounder meal. Grrr! I want large fries.
Give me a...
Rawr! And a Powerade. You all know what to get Mr. Steve for Christmas. Wolf suit! You can also get it for me for Hanukkah, if you want. You know, I'm an equal opportunity guy. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. Now, what is he doing here? What is he doing here that's bad, kids? What is he doing here that he shouldn't be doing?
Climbing.
He's on like 2 books. I wouldn't really call that climbing. But no, he's hammering into the wall. You shouldn't do that. Not without power tools.
Yeah?
And here's another thing that Max is doing causing trouble. And look at what he's doing here. He's chasing the dog with a fork.
No, he's gonna eat it.
That is bad. Everybody knows that if you're going to chase a dog, use a spoon. His mother called him Wild Thing. Everybody yell, Wild Thing.
Wild thing.
I said everybody. Everybody did but Jaden. Okay, on the count of 3, everybody say Wild Thing on the count of 3. 1, 2, 5. Good job, guys. You have learned your lesson well. His mother called him Wild Thing.
Wild thing.
I think I love you. But I want to know for sure. Meow, 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 meow. So come on. Hold me tight. Meow, 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 meow. I love you. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. There's a song called Wild Thing. That's why I was doing that. For those of you. Ooh, look at what it's done to my hair. Now it's hanging off of the... I love that. That looks awesome. So Max said, I'll eat you up. And then he ate his mother and went to jail. The end.
No.
That's the end of the story. Secretly, it's a story about cannibalism, and that's frowned upon in most countries.
Troy and Abed are in mourning.
Will you guys please stop doing that?
His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, I'll eat you up. So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. Look at Max there. He's all like, tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max. There's Max's name on the boat. And he sailed off through night and day and in and out of weeks and almost a year to where the wild things are, or as we like to call it, California. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars. Give me a roar, kids. I said a roar, not a hiss, okay? That's a hiss. I said a roar. So roar. Okay, you just have like a hairball. That's a good roar. Thank you, Bella. And gnash their terrible teeth like this. Give me some terrible teeth, kids. And they rolled their terrible eyes. So give me some angry eyes and some scrunched up eyebrows like this. And showed their terrible claws. Show me some terrible claws, kids. Terrible claws, terrible claws. That's good. Terrible claws, terrible claws. Show me your terrible claws, Eleanor. That's good, terrible claws. Look at all those terrible claws. Until Max said, Be still! And tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all of their yellow eyes without blinking once, like this. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king! King of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. And you know what that means.
Wild.
Dance party time! Said, and sent the wild things to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him. Best of all, he's lonely right there. I'm so lonely. I miss you. Then all around from far away across the world, he smelled horrible. Because he'd been wearing a wolf suit for like a year. He probably stinks. Yeah. Yuck. He probably smells horrible.
Good things. It says good things to eat.
Oh, he smelled good things to eat. What's a good thing to eat? I know.
Banana.
Banana?
Banana.
That's good. What other foods are good to eat?
Apple.
Apples.
Tomato.
Rats.
Tomato.
Tomato rats.
No.
No tomato rats?
Tomatoes.
Wild tomato rats.
Yes.
Let that be put into the record. Jaden likes eating rats.
No.
You agreed to it already. It's on video. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things, once again, they did their spiel, so help me out here, kids. The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth, so and rolled their terrible eyes. Give me some angry eyes and some scrunched up eyebrows like that. That's good. That's good. And showed their terrible claws. Show me your terrible claws, kids. That's good terrible claws. Good terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. Everybody wave. Wave. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him, and it was still hot. Oh, there's my food. Ah! Ah! It's so hot! Ah! Ah! So we went to the hospital, and his mouth burned off. He was never the same. Here, you can have some of the food too. Here you go. See, it's hot. That's what I said. Here, you have some. Maxwell, you don't want any? Max, the king of the wild things, he ran away. That's the end of story time. All of the kids ran away because the food was so hot. I hope you kids enjoyed story time today, and I hope you've enjoyed all the story times that we have done this year. And Storytime with Mr. Steve will be sure to bring you even more cool, awesome story times at the end of this month and next year as well. So be sure to click the like and subscribe button. Be sure to donate to my Patreon right here, or you can subscribe. You can like me on Facebook right here, or you can follow me on Twitter right here, or you can follow me on Instagram right here, or you can just see all of this on the bottom. See you next time, kids. Jaden ruined story time.
Thanks.